Hi, welcome to Astrology for GAN Traders. My name is Olga Morales. Now, this short video is in response to some questions I've had and queries regarding Bitcoin CM, which really stands for the Cosmic Midpoint Map, which I've designed. I use it for people's charts, but we can also use it for anything really, as long as we've got a natal chart. And what it does is actually transits, planetary transits, triggering in natal midpoints, okay? And this is this little graph here, or plot I should call it, that I call the CEM. Now, the other thing I put in the report is daily transits, which is different because this is actually plotting the positive and negative transits to the natal chart, okay, not specifically the midpoint. So we've got two ways of looking at planetary energy, and the most recent one I've put in here to sort of see what's going on the top part is the balance between the positive and the negative. So the higher the peak, that means there's more negative transits, and the lower one is more positive ones, okay? So this is what I've got on the new one to this quarter. Now, what I want to show you is that, some people say to me, Olga, how do we know? Because we've got green and red, but that's what happens in the day. Some days we have a mix, other days we have more red, which are hard aspects. And, it can be difficult to judge those days, but that's the way the planets move. So just to show you visually, okay, I'm going to start from this point here. Now, these horizontal lines are planets, transiting planets converted to price, which is GAN's mastery. And just watch the blue line specifically, because that's the moon. Now, the moon gives us the most information on a daily basis if you're a day trader, because it moves approximately 12 to 13 degrees each day. So it gets a lot of movement in terms of price levels. So keep an eye on that. And you can see the moon here. So I'm looking at the center wheel is Bitcoin's natal chart, and the outside of the transiting planets every day. Now, they're going to move at their own speed. Some of them don't move much at all because the outer planets stay stationary at a degree for a longer time. So we're watching the inner planets that move every day at a certain pace, okay? So just, if I animate it, just have a look at how the planetary lines change in terms of support and resistance for price. And also, you can see, I want you to watch inside this dial here, just how many aspects are made every day, and how we've got the green and the reds. And also there's a panel here that it's probably not too clear on the video because it's quite small, but it tells you exactly what aspects are occurring on the day. I'm using a tight orb of 2 degrees. So anything that's in the red here, that means that's applying aspect, which are more powerful, and the ones that are in blue, they're already separated, which means they've already happened and finishing their power. Okay, so let's just start the animation and have a look at what happens in the middle of here as well. We got the positive and negative aspects happening every day, and this is what this daily transit plot is showing too, okay? Now, the midpoints are not showing up in this chart. We'd have to do a 90-degree dial, which I don't have in Timing Solution, so I can't show you what's happening. So let's just keep going through the zodiac or through the days every day. Watch the moon moving. Remember, it's moving 12 to 13 degrees a day, and that's the blue line, okay? So it moves up through the zodiac, and then that's the way price goes, and all the other lines are all the other planets. Now, the amazing thing about this software, see how it's got little price thing here? It actually tells you what planet the price is actually vibrating to in a harmonic way, okay? So it's pretty special. Okay, so let's keep going. Have a look at what's going on. See, we can see that I had in the cosmic midpoint, there obviously was a negative midpoint, natal midpoint being triggered. That's why we've got a peak in red, and also got a peak in the balance here. And we've also got a daily red. So this is when I say to people, when they line up the same sort of peaks of the same color, then you've got more chance of a reaction to happen. So this is more resistance, okay? And the opposite being when you see green, green, and green, all right? So that's what I wanted to hopefully explain. I know it can be tricky when you're starting out, but you can see how the moon, the blue lines go through the zodiac, and all the others, obviously, as they form aspects or conjunctions or squares, they're going to be, there'll be areas in the zodiac that are going to be more strong in the sense of resistance or support. And that's what we want to know as traders, okay? So just keep going through. And you see how many times that the moon actually is involved with price levels. So that makes it really exciting if you're a day trader to know. The other one would be, you know, where the sun is, because that moves a degree every day. And it's going to make certain aspects every day. So there you go. That's see how the moon, if you've been watching it, has been at that level quite a long time, and we've had 3 triple tops at that level. So that's how important this is if you want to, you know, Astro trade. This is the magnificence of W.D. Gann's work. Okay, see, it's still, even though the moon's not there yet, it's still in that position, and it will come back to that point. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. So I've explained what this is all about in here. See how we've got green. So I had a peak in the green in the cosmic midpoint map, and green here. And that is to do with, obviously, an outer planet coming to a positive midpoint. Often I find that my cosmic midpoint is more accurate than just the daily plot. But when they all link up together, it gives you a little bit more confidence that the energy is going to be more consistent in there. So yeah. So hope you've enjoyed that. And you can, I keep saying hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so the software I'm using for this video is Timing Solution. If you'd like to try it, you can try a demo. It's amazing. There's so much you can do. There's a lot of it I don't even know how to use yet. But I'm pretty good with all the astrological tools. So have a go. And also, if you want to learn more, if you're starting out, this is my website, Astrology for Gain Traders. And I've got books and courses, and also the Cosmic Midpoint Map. If you're into Bitcoin and you want to know more about the plot I have, we go down here, Cosmic Midpoint Map, and it's $60 for a quarter, and you'll get the plot that I showed in the video. So thank you for listening, and see you next time. My website, astrologyforgaintraders.com.au. Yes, I'm in Australia.